I want to do that. Some of you are like, I want to lean on Jesus. Why do I keep doing this? Why do I check my phone constantly? Can I say this? I think for many of us, we go to our devices, and it may not be your phone, it may be some other screen, for validation or distraction rather than information. We go for comfort or we go for escape, right? And what do I mean by that? For some of us, if we're honest, we don't go to this for information. We go for comfort because we feel awkward and we want validated. Or we go to escape because there's something painful about our lives we don't want to deal with. It's interesting, Judd Apatow, you may know him, he's the director of Anchorman and other movies like that. I listened to him in an interview, and he said, I always have to be on a screen, I always have to be on my phone, I always have to be listening to something. And the interviewer asked him why. And he said, because if I sit in the silence too long, I think about how meaningless my life is. And I can't handle that, so I distract myself. It was such an honest moment, but it's so sad. And for many of us, it's that pain of feeling alone we want to get away from, and we don't even think of it that way. But let me tell you something, I'm not judging you. I've done this. I saw it in myself not that long ago. I remember I showed up at a football game early, which I never do, and I was going to meet some friends there, and I came by myself, which I never do. So I showed up early by myself in this social environment where everyone's with their friends, everyone's doing something, and I walked into this middle of the room, and I was like, I don't know anybody here. And without even thinking about it, I was like, right, and pulled this out. And then I was like, what am I doing? I just stopped to assess it for a minute. What am I looking for? Because I was scrolling through all my apps, I'm like, what am I looking for? And I was like, I'm looking for anything that will make these people think I'm okay. That's what I was doing. There was no one to call. I was just like, make sure these people don't think I'm a psycho, just stalking them. So act like something kind of a big deal is going on over here. That has nothing to do with information. That has everything to do with insecurity. And so I would just call you, reflect on that. Where are you taking that stuff? Because here's the reality. God doesn't want us to go to things for our validation. He wants us to come to him for salvation. In the midst of the pain of the disappointment in our lives, we're not meant to go to things for distraction. We're meant to go to him for restoration. That's what he's like, right?